Well, haven't done one of these in a while, or should I say I have done one in a while, but I kind of did it in a rush, so I'm trying to do this a little easier this time. Sorry if I sound like I'm a little under the weather. My allergies are kicking my ass. Um, so yeah, the last of the pickups, at least for now, a few came in a few days ago, and one came in a couple days ago, and the rest came in today. So let's take a look. First of all, take a look at Suspiria. And I finally grabbed it. The only problem with this one is, and I still have the footage, I didn't delete it yet, was when it came in, it was missing the special features disc. And the alternate artwork was already revealed. Whereas usually I would have to do it myself. It was still sealed, so I guess it was a fuck up on their part. But now that the special features disc actually came in, by the way, I want to thank Jesse of Diabolic DVD for contacting them and getting it out so quick to me. So now I can finally show this. There's the 4K on the right-hand side, and the special features are on the left-hand side. And of course, as with all Synapse releases, you have their film catalog. So I'm glad I have that. Now, I was just going to grab a couple things, and it kind of screwed up my shit for this month, because especially since I actually got into the Verizon Up, so I got tickets to Full Gear. Not Full Gear. Yeah, it is Full Gear. Why the fuck am I thinking All Out? I don't know. But I had to grab a couple of these since these would be my last chance to get them at regular prices. And here's one of them. It's Phenomena, also known in the U.S. as Creepers. And by the way, don't mind the floor. It's all creaky and shit. Bad enough I live in the fucking devil's house, and yet that creaky floor is on top of that. So, guess it's a perfect house for a horror fan. Here's the back of it. I have the slip inside the box. So basically this is an Arrow release that, again, Synapse brought stateside and just made it their own. Because they have the rights to it here. But this has been discontinued as far as I know. And I think the only reason I was able to get it was because I asked Jesse if he still had some copies of it. And he actually did. So here's the slip. And here's what's in it. Same thing as Tenebrae. It's 2 Ultra HDs. So this set is region free, because HD Ultra HD is region free. There's the Phenomena. By the way, I'm going to show you the alternate cover, because I didn't put the alternate cover on because, number one, I hate bugs. So, number two, I never known it as that. Oh, sorry. There we go. I never known it as that. I was known as Phenomena. So, you know, if the alternate artwork's what I remember it more as, then I'm going to do it. Got your 2 Ultra HD discs there. And I know people are saying, well, if it bothers you so much, product catalog, why are you going to watch it? I never watched it. I always wanted to. And I'm sort of trying to collect Argento movies. There's the lobby cards. There's Raccoon being noisy. And plus also when you hear it's a movie, by the way, here's the other side, the poster. By the way, when you hear that Jennifer Connelly's in a movie with Donald Pleasance, you're going to want to watch it. So, let me see if I can slip this in here, which I think I might be able to do, and I did. Okay. As with the limited editions, it also comes with a book. This is why I pick up the limited editions. I try to, because it comes with the books, like essays on the movie and stuff. And as with the usual Arrow releases, it comes with a poster. And like I said, Synapse, it's a Synapse release in name only. There you have the Japanese poster of Phenomena. So here is the opposite side, and this is the US poster. Of course, the US version was heavily edited. So I guess it's a good thing I didn't watch it. So my first experience with it will actually be the intended experience. I'm going to watch this as soon as Shocktober's over, because it's over in a few days. Alright, so that takes care of that. Another one I had to pick up was this. And I'm meaning to pick it up for a while. I had it on order for a while. It's just that when I put the order in, unknowingly, they had a recall on it because of the original disc being messed up. Oh, there's nothing really on the back. So Arrow had to do a recall. And this is a UK only release. They didn't release it in the States. So, and here's the back of it. So you can see what's in it. It's a UK only release. The feature film, unlike the Phenomena, the UK release of this, by the way, you see it on the back, has one Blu Ray that's region locked. That's the special features, and then the UHD, which is not region locked. If you have, like I said, if you have BD50s, you can get like a 10-pack, I think, for like $15. If you also have a program like DVD Fab, you can pretty much make yourself a backup copy, and it'll run on your Xboxes and things like that. And here's the alternate artwork, the band. And as I said, when I did my original unboxing of this movie freaks me the fuck out. Like, literally, after I watch this movie, I have to sit there. I'll be sitting there for like a couple weeks after the movie, you know, double checking my doors, peeking outside of my shower curtain, because that really sticks with you. Sort of weird that I can watch like a movie where people are getting butchered and all this other stuff, but Henry bothers me. So it's creepy. And I remember telling my aunt's tenant, he wanted to watch it, and I was like, make sure you watch it when the kids are in here, because he wants to borrow this. So there's the 2 discs. And a funny story I'll tell about Henry as soon as I go over this. This is their usual postcard. I don't know what movie that's promoting. Oh, the Boxer's Omen or whatever. I don't know. But here are the postcards for Henry. And we have... Oh, I don't know if YouTube's going to get mad at me for that. That one, I forgot that one was really gruesome. It's one of my favorite kills of all time. It's just that it's really, really gruesome. So, but yeah, while I'm putting this away. Funny story. I'm going to try to tell it real quick. I had a godmother that was an actress. And a lot of trips we went to was the video store. She's seen this movie in New York, I think 89, I want to say. So from like 90 onward, like it seems like for a few weeks, no, sorry, not a few weeks, a few months, every single time we would go into the video store, she would always ask the clerk, because she knew the manager there, when's Henry coming out? When's Henry coming out? When's Henry coming out? We don't know if it's going to get... It never got a national distribution. It was just in the big cities. Never mind a home video release. So finally I go in to rent a Coliseum video one day, and the manager calls her over, and she's thinking, okay, maybe she's in trouble. You know, there was, problems with a tape she returned. Who knows? So I watched her at the counter. He goes to the back, comes out with a copy of Henry, and he says, here, stop bothering me about it. It's fucking here. And I wanted to even see the box art. And she slapped my hand away. She's like, you will not touch this tape. if I see you with this tape, you're going to be in big trouble. And I never could so it made me, obviously, as an adult, more want to watch the movie. Now I understand why she didn't want me to watch it. It's a good movie. It's just, man, that shit sticks with you. So here's the poster for the Arrow release. Sorry, my stomach's getting in the way of the... Now, this isn't the full poster, but it's just the top part. Because the full poster actually has the name of the movie and the cast. Just like the videotape release that y'all know about. But yeah, I mean... She made sure that I was out of the house and that my cousin was out of the house before she watched the movie. I think we stayed over with another friend of hers that night and she watched it. And I swear to God, the next morning she was all paranoid and shit. So, yeah. Anyway, unlike others, back to the story at hand. Unlike other Arrow releases, this has 2 books. And the first one is a storyboard book, which is basically Henry the graphic novel. That's a good way to put it. I'm thumbing through it real quick because I forget exactly what's in there. And to me, it's like, okay, it's fine to curse on YouTube. Everybody fucking does it. Violence, not everyone's cool with. So I try to keep away from like violent images. This is your usual essay book. The one essay I did make sure to read as soon as I opened it, and it's a good read, was the Battle of Henry versus the BBFC, which is the British Board of Film Classification. It's kind of weird that it did pass in the UK. Even though cuts had to be made, like a minute, I think, had to be cut out of it. But it's still released over there. It still had a general release in the UK. Whereas in the US, they wouldn't give a shit. They literally told them in a letter, we don't care what cuts you make to it. We don't care what you do to it. We're going to give it an X rating because of moral value. Or some shit like that. So once again, and everybody loves to make the joke how the British are more uptight than we are. And they're totally not. So, I think we're more uptight than the British. Here's one I finally got in after like a month and a half of having it ordered. And that was SummerSlam 92. I had to grab this. It was a $10 DVD. Blu Ray over in the UK. But we don't really get these kind of Blu Rays over here anymore. The only Blu Rays that sometimes you see from Titan, WWE, is maybe a WrestleMania, maybe a Survivor Series, but these special releases now you have to get in the UK. And not only because of the 30th anniversary, but because of Clash of the Castle. And of course you have Brett and Davey Boy. Now I've been watching a rip off of one of the trackers, because I can't get this shit to work in DVD Fab at all. It'll copy over just fine, like on the computer, but the AACS can't be removed. And what I think is happening, if anybody can catch attention to it, it's a dual region disc. It's a B and C region. Usually Blu-rays are either one region or all region. This is the first I've ever seen that's a double region, so I think that's why DVD Fab's having an issue with it. Because there's no scratches. I literally threw this in my drive the minute I opened it. And it came up as an error on DVD Fab, but yet Windows was able to copy it just fine. So definitely they gotta fix that, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that bought it that can't watch it. So, and the reason I really want to watch it is because while I do have the individual files, if you watch the Blu-ray, it's supposed to add the dark matches seamlessly back in. And I don't have that. Sorry. And they're separate. Finally grabbed this because this is long out of print and the prices are starting to go way up. So I'm glad I got it for a cheaper price when I did. And this is the standard edition, because there was no fucking way I was paying $200 for a limited box set It sucks that I won't get the books and the soundtrack CDs, but I don't really give a shit about the soundtrack. I wanted the books. But I settled for this because I'd rather just have the cuts for right now and just leave it at that. So, a lot more than I wanted to pay for it, but at least I got it, and I saw it starting to pick up. And it comes in a digipack, which I don't really like too much, but I guess we got to deal with it. Digipacks are the worst. It's like you're gonna make this big box set, and even if you do somehow buy the set that's going for like $200 now, it's still a digipack inside that big box. It's ridiculous. So let's also look at another Arrow release. This just came out. I'm surprised Diabolic actually got it so quick. Videodrome. Now this one you don't have to worry about. It's literally just a single 4K disc. So it's import friendly. And as again, UHD does not have region locks. This is the alternate artwork, the VHS. And here's your single Blu Ray disc. Also has postcards. Well, they're more lobby cards, but they're postcard sized. And I know I hate James Woods. I fucking do, but I love the movie. So, it's an import. I doubt he's going to see any money of this, but Debbie Harry was the best in this movie. But yeah, so safe to say I didn't buy it for him. James Woods is still an asshole. Alright. So, it also comes with a poster. Now, I didn't see the poster yet, so you and I will be watching. You and I will be looking at this together. Okay, so here's the cover art, which I absolutely love. That should have definitely been a poster. I would have loved to have Debbie on the poster rather than him. But this is the American poster that everyone remembers. So, I'm just surprised we didn't get it here. I have no idea why. Unless Arrow couldn't get the rights to release it here, I don't know. But Videodrome's a very good movie. Can't wait to watch that. By the way, this is also a new release. Just came out. Actually, I'm sorry, it comes out Tuesday. So I got it early again. Now, I know there's a box set out there. By the way, it's 4K, Blu Ray, and digital. I know there's a box set out there, but I don't really need the Ash and Evil Dead series, so I skipped it. And sort of bare bones, but this is only $17 and you're getting 2 movies. So you figure it's like, what, $9 a movie? Comes with a digital code, but I'm just going to put it over there so you can see it. Now, this is one thing I can't stand. I know it's a budget release, but still. Now, you see that it looks like there's only 2 discs. But they're not. Because the Blu-rays are stacked up together. Now, eventually that's going to cause disc wear and disc rot. So I got to figure out maybe another solution for this. I got to see if I can find a case that will fit 4 discs, but can still fit the slipcover. Here's the Evil Dead disc, along with the Blu-ray. Special features are on the Blu-ray disc. Oh, I should put the digital copy back before because just for safety's sake, I know this is a re-release, but just for safety's sake, I'm not going to cash in the digital codes until Tuesday. I already learned that from 2 Paramount movies I had to cash in. I had to reach out to them and say, hey, where's my 4K code? And finally, we have from Vinegar Syndrome, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. And I love how they did this. I really do. This is awesome. Now, I made no bones about it that the last time I ordered from Vinegar Syndrome directly, I was pissed and I swore never to order from them again because it took a month for me to get my stuff. And it was out. It's not like this where I had to wait a month and it wasn't out yet. There's the inside slip cover, but it was out. So I saw people getting their shit. I didn't get mine, and I was fucking pissed. But this I can honestly say, but I want to order it straight up because I knew this would sell out quick. You know, this would be hard to find. I mean, they still have some up on their site, but who knows? But I want this so bad, so I want to secure it. That's the alternate artwork. So I took a chance. I ordered it from them directly. And I'm happy to say that this went a lot better than the last time. Because the movie was released on the 25th. I got it the 27th. So I'm very happy with Vinegar Syndrome this time. You know, it wasn't like the last. They actually did a good job this time. Not just on the movie itself, but also with actually getting my stuff in a timely manner. So I thank them for that. I really do. So we're going to stack them up here. And give you the running tally. So yeah, for right now, there's other stuff that I have to deal with and releases that I don't have to rush to grab. So these will be probably it for a little while. And there it is. There's my stack. So I might have to extend this Shocktober thing a few more days because of all of these, but it's definitely worth it. All right, so for now, I will see you later. Bye.